Hello guys, here today I want to show you how we can use different shortcut keys, PowerPoint, Slideshow shortcut keys, how we can use those shortcuts during presentation. When you are presenting using PowerPoint, sometimes you are struggling to adjust things, but there is an easy way to do it using shortcut keys. And the first shortcut key that we have to know is that when we place F5, we just start the presentation. It's like we press on slideshow F5 and escape to end the presentation. Let me just press F5 to start the presentation. F5 to start the presentation. Yeah, this is how easy it is. Instead of going to the slideshow down there, you can just immediately press F5 for slideshow to start the presentation. And to end the presentation, you immediately just press escape key on the keyboard, escape to end the presentation, and F5 just to slideshow or to start the presentation. Yeah, you see how it is very important and very easy and very quick once you're presenting. Just immediately go on the keyboard and press F5 and immediately you start the presentation. The shortcut key number 2 is that you can just place on W to set the screen to white. Maybe people in the room are just disturbing, and just to stop a little bit the presentation, you can just turn your screen to white. To turn the screen to white, we just place W on the keyboard. You see, once I place W, my screen turned to white. And to go back where you also place W to go back. It's W to set the screen to white, and once you want to go back, you also just place W again. This is an easy way once the room is being disturbed or once you want to stop a little bit the presentation. And the third slide, the third shortcut key is that we can just place or click on B, letter B on the keyboard to set the screen to black. Once you click on B on the keyboard, immediately once you're presenting, your screen will set to black. Let me click B. You see, my screen is now black, and also B to get back. You press B to turn your screen black, and you also click on letter B on the keyboard to go back. Just a B to set it black and B to get back. Another thing that you have to know, another shortcut key is that you can just place Ctrl plus S to bring up slide selector. You can just hold the Ctrl plus S to bring up slide selector. Let me do it. Ctrl S. You see, by using Ctrl S, you can go to any slide. Maybe you want to go to slide number 1. I can select here slide number 1 and go to. I can again go to slide number 3, go to, you see, and Ctrl S to slide selector, and let's go back to slide number 4. You see that you can use Ctrl plus S to bring up a slide selector. Once you know the number of the slide, or once your slide are numbered, maybe in sections, you can just go to any slide using slide selector. Another shortcut key is that you can just hold Control P, Control plus P for pen. Once you want, you just need a pen to highlight things. Once you want pen to just make some changes to this, yeah, to those things that we are seeing. Once you want to just show things to other people, you can use a pen. Then you place Control plus P. Let me do it. Control plus P to bring the pen. Control plus P. You see now here I have a pen. I can do this. I can just select whatever I want using the pen. You see, you can do whatever during the presentation. And once people are in the room, you'll see it interactive, very interactive. And you can just, apart from Control P for pen, you can use Control plus E, Control plus E down here for erase or E to erase all. Once you want, or if you need to erase or to clean what you have just write using this pen, to erase them or to clean, you just hold the Control plus E or E around to erase all. Once I click on E, the keyboard E, I erase everything that was marked there, you see. Or I can use Control E to go one by one. But once I use E, I will erase everything. Yeah, now we came here to see how we can use Control P. We have seen Control. You have seen how to use Control P for pen, Control E for eraser, or E to erase all. Now let's see the next is how we can use Control I for highlighter. Once you want to highlight something in the presentation, we just use Control plus I. Let me do it, show you how we can just highlight things using Control plus I. Control and then I. You see here I have a highlighter. I can, for example, highlight DZP. You see, once you want to emphasize on something during the presentation, you can just highlight it. You can highlight it. Yeah, this is a highlighter. Control P just to use for highlighter. You can highlight anything that you want during the presentation. To go back, I can just click E as you have seen it before. E to erase everything. The next thing here is that I have Control plus arrow. Control plus arrow for eraser pointer. Once you want to use a eraser pointer, I think everyone knows eraser. Eraser pointer. You see how my pointer is looking like, and if I want to change it to eraser pointer, I can just click Control arrow. You see now how it is. Once maybe want to show people something hidden, you see you can just use this laser to show them what you want to show them using laser pointer. You see how it looks like. A laser pointer and Control arrow to go back. Once you want to go back to the laser pointer, it's Control arrow and use this kind of pointer. And this is very interactive when you are presenting. It is very interactive and an easy way to just attract the people in the room once you are presenting something to them. Control arrow to just go back. Another thing that you have to know is that we can use plus sign to zoom in and minus to zoom out. Plus to zoom in and minus to zoom out. Maybe there is something that is not clear for everyone in the room, and to show that to everybody, you can just zoom in, and to go back, you just have to zoom out. Maybe you see here there is a tiger in those trees, and maybe not everyone in the room can observe it. And to do that, to show these to everyone, you will need to zoom. And to zoom, we'll just place plus sign on the keyboard to zoom. You can keep just zooming. You see, plus, once you go, you keep just placing on plus sign, and using your keyboard, using your mouse, you can just move the object that you want everybody in the room to look or to see. You see, using your mouse, you can just move this screen, and just negative or minus key to zoom out. And this is another, once you zoom out and you keep zooming out, you will be back to the all slide, and this is slide shooter shortcut. You can just use negative sign key to just zoom out. You can just click on it to go back where on the slide where you are. Next, you can just turn on subtitles. Once you're presenting, maybe there are some words that you want people to see. You see, when you place J on the keyboard, you turn on subtitles. Everything you're going to say will be immediately right down here. Let's go. Hey, you see? Right. Hey, yeah, this is how we can use J to turn on subtitles. And then go back, just clicking J to go back. And this is how you can just turn on subtitles. And everything that you're going to say will be written down there. Next is that we can use Control H. Control H to hide mouse. Control H to hide mouse. H, you see H here, it stands for, this H stands for hide. And you can use Control A or Control U to unhide. U stand for A, unhide stand for U. Mouse to unhide, just the mouse. Yeah, you see my mouse here, my mouse pointer is here. And once I want to hide it, then I immediately press Control H to disappear, and Control A to show it again. You see, Control H, it will disappear, it will be hidden, and Control A to bring it back. Yeah, this is a wonderful shortcut key that will allow you to hide the mouse pointer or to unhide your mouse pointer. Just place Control plus H to hide it, and Control plus A to unhide the mouse pointer. Guys, I hope you're enjoying. And lastly, but not the least, is that we can just go to the keyboard and place F1 to see all shortcut keys. F1 to see all shortcut keys. Just go to the keyboard. Let me place F1. You see, once I place F1 to the keyboard, I immediately see all shortcut keys we use in PowerPoint presentation. Here there is general, these are shortcuts. Here there is rehearsal, media, there are also the ones that you can use once you are playing media. You see Alt P, Alt plus P. Here for play and pause, Alt Q. Media stop playback, you see there is ink pointer, Control P, change pointer to pen, Control I, change pointer to highlighter. We have seen it. Control A, change pointer to arrow, Control E, change pointer to eraser, Control M, show hide ink markup. And here there is touch. You see, you can swipe forward, swipe backward, advance to the next slide or animation. You know it using keyboard. Yeah, those allows turn to the previous slide or animation. Pinch, zoom out of a slide of slides, see all the slides, zoom in a slide using stretch, and you can just use all shortcut keys here. You see all of them, and you go here to all shortcut keys. Once you place F1, if you want to go back, you just click on cross to go back. But F1, as you come to see, will allow you to see all shortcut keys that are not mentioned here, and you'll be able to use all of them. You can just learn more and more shortcut keys here and try now to start to use them. Let's click OK. And you see now we are at the end of the slide show, and we have seen that we can just end the presentation from the starting by pressing on escape on the keyboard and F5 to start the presentation to the slide show. Let me just go to escape to end the presentation. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is a PowerPoint that I have made, and you can just use all those shortcut keys to just make your presentation more interactive, more enjoyable by the people in the room. And this is how beautiful, how good is PowerPoint. And please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel to get the notification and watch more different videos. Guys, thank you and see you next time.